Hello, everybody. Some old guy with MS here once again. Um, I'm sorry that I missed last week. I think I went home on Tuesday, so I didn't have a chance to do a video. And at home, I don't have a video camera. Um, so I might do another one tomorrow to make up for last week. But anyway, here we are right now, today, this very moment, doing a video. And in this video, I want to talk about investing again. Now, this is kind of, sort of, not really investing. Not investing the way Warren Buffett does. This is more almost gambling. So to give you some background information, I may have mentioned this before, but on Reddit, there's a channel called Wall Street Bets. And like they say in the channel, this is not really investing. This is betting. It's betting on stocks on Wall Street. Well, anyway, lately, I guess the last couple of months anyway, they've been talking about AMC. AMC is a theater chain in the States. And, with COVID, with all this online streaming, theaters have kind of not really done so good. So a lot of short sellers have been shorting AMC. Now, I didn't really understand what short selling was, and you might not either. So let me explain it as it was explained to me. A short seller sees a stock that they think is going to go down, and a short seller makes money by the stock going down. Now, how the heck can they do that? Well, let me explain. Say there's a stock, let's say $100. So it's easy to figure things out. Now, short seller really truly believes that stock is going to go down. So what they do, because they borrow the stock from someone else, and they have to pay a fee to borrow it, and they'll be given a certain length of time, that they've got to give it back. So a short seller thinks the stock is going to go down. Say it's $100 right now. They borrowed it. They sell it immediately. And then say the stock goes down. Let's say it goes down to $40. They then buy the stock back at $40 and give it back to whomever they borrowed it from. So what does that mean? They have made $60. The difference between 100 and 40. Now they do have to pay a fee to borrow the stock, and I have no idea what it is, but let's say, I'm just making this up, but say they have to pay $5 to borrow the stock. Well, with all the fees included, well, not quite all, but with that fee included, they've made $55, which, because it's $100 stock, is 55% of the original investment. That is pretty darn good. Now, what the short sellers hope, because the stock goes to zero. So the stock goes to zero. To zero, you don't have to pay anything back, which would be a pretty sweet deal. Now, Wall Street Bets has noticed there are a fair number of short sellers on AMC. And I think earlier this year, it was way down. Probably, I'm guessing, but probably in the $2 or $3 range. Now let's see. Was it last week? I think last week or the week before. Probably the week before. I was reading Wall Street Bets, and I thought, yeah, this sounds like it could be a good way to make some quick money. So the stock was up around $50. I think I paid $51 a share. My buddy here, George, he bought it on Friday, and Thursday it had gone up to 55, and then Friday it came down but to 52. So he paid $52 a share. Then the next week, and this always happens, it went down to $42. And I was going to, double down, but I thought, no, I won't. It's too big of a risk. So I didn't. This week, it was up to just over I think it was 61. And today, which is Tuesday, gets down to 59 and change. After hours, it might go lower. But what Wall Street Bets said, someone said, on the 18th of June, which I think is this Friday, there's a whole bunch of these short contracts coming due. So they're sort of saying if we can keep the price above $60, the shorts will, of course, lose money. But more importantly, they'll be forced to buy shares to give back to whomever they borrowed them from, which means they will lose money and it will start what's called a short squeeze. Because short squeeze is when shorters are forced to buy the shares back, and because they're buying the shares back, they force the price higher. So it becomes like you know, sort of self-fulfilling. It gets in a repetitive cycle, and it forces the price up and up and up. So the gist of it is Wall Street bets, they were saying, different members are saying that if we can hold the price above $60 until Friday, it will start the short squeeze. And then there's other contracts coming due after that. And that will be the true short squeeze. And it'll force the price up and up and up. And with a little bit of luck, we might break 100. Well, if we do, I'll double my money. Well, not quite. $1 short. Okay, my friend George, he'll be $2 short of doubling his money. But that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. And so far, I mean, even if it stays where it is, 60 to 51, that's $9 a share. So I won't make a huge amount of money, but I will make some. And of course, see, this is the trouble with shorting a stock. If the price keeps going up, if it goes up and up and up, what the short sellers may end up losing could be infinite. And that's why you hear about all these short seller companies losing billions or going bankrupt. I don't think this will happen, but there have been some pundits on YouTube saying it'll go to $1,000 a share, which I highly doubt. If I double my money, I'll be quite happy. But now, having said that, my strategy is this. If it goes to 100, I'll sell half my shares. So now what I've got left in shares, I'm essentially got for free. Now if that goes to 1,000, I'd be tickled pink. But if it doesn't, eventually I'll sell it and hopefully do quite well. I think doubling your money is doing quite well. Of course, getting a 10 bagger or a 100 bagger is better, but that happens like what, once in a lifetime? Um, and if it does, you probably won't recognize it and you'll sell too soon. Anyway, so now let's see. What was the other thing? That's AMC. They're also talking about Wish, which is online sales platform. I bought a little Wish. Um, it was quite a bit cheaper. I think it was $11 a share, and they also talk about Nokia and BlackBerry. Basically, what the short sellers do is they look for companies in fields that are either not doing very well or companies in a field that are not doing very well. They have like passive prime. And that's Nokia and BlackBerry. But as companies, don't count BlackBerry out. They have a very good encryption system. And Nokia, Nokia it's not a trendsetter anymore, but it's still doing okay. So what these short sellers do, they look for companies like that and they think, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go to zero. And I don't really understand how, but apparently short sellers sort of encourage a company to go down in value, which I don't think is a good thing. But I really don't understand how it works. All I know is I think I will definitely make money on AMC, possibly on Wish. I haven't bought Nokia or BlackBerry yet. BlackBerry's too high. It's around $14, and I've seen it as low as 7. So if it gets down to 7, I think I might buy it. Yeah. So traditionally, the short sellers, the people running mutual funds, these large investment vehicles, they consider themselves the smart money. Well educated, got all the tools and graphs, and you know graphs of trends. What's going on in the world, all at their fingertips, and they consider themselves the smart money. Retail investors like me that sort of manage everything themselves, they call us the dumb investors, the dumb money, you know? So I think one pundit um, compared us to apes. We really don't know what we're doing. So I forget who it was, but someone on YouTube sort of embraced that and calls himself, I don't know what it was, the ape godfather or something like that. And then if you watch YouTube, just look up AMC or apes. They'll all be saying, come on, apes. All we got to do is keep AMC above 60, right? See, they did this with GameStop. GameStop was down around, I think, 30, and they drove it up to, I think, over 800. I mean, that is huge. I mean, if they could do that with AMC, yeah, I'd be quite happy. But the apes bankrupted a lot of hedge funds. They sort of taught the hedge funds that, yeah, you're not quite as smart as you think you are. Maybe they are, but they lost lots of money on GameStop. So I'm an ape. You're probably an ape too. Um, my friend George, he's an ape. Can we glorify in our apeness? As long as we make money. So we have to wait till Friday to see what happens, and then next week we can either cash in or wait for it to go even higher. Yeah. So I haven't done these for so long, I kind of forget. Um, oh yes, please subscribe. Um, please comment and like and share. I'd really appreciate that. Comments are really, really appreciated. You know, if we make money on this and you watching this make money, yeah, then maybe this is worth subscribing to. Anyway. Oh yeah, but I gotta tell you, I am not a financial advisor. This is just what I am doing. If you want to follow me, that's all on you. Um, quite honestly, I would not follow me, but I would listen. Listen and make your own decisions. That's that's pretty much the best advice I can give. Um, George and I talk all the time. We give each other ideas, but I do what I do, and he does what he does. right? Like I like I had told him, and like he has told me, I am not a financial advisor. You do what you want to do. Anyway, yeah, AMC. Just wait. Wait till Friday or Monday to see what happens. Um, and comment, please. I look forward to comments. Um, I think I'll end it right about there. Um, end communication. Okay, this is not for you. Start listening, Mouse Grid. Back 8, 8, 1, click, Mouse Grid. 8, 3, 3, 9, click. Bye bye.